guys. We're just heading down into the valley, kind of where we were hoping to get last night, but it was just getting too late. Head down to a microsite that we found on the first night and double check and see if it's one that I've been to before. This is our last day for this trip, so we're gonna hopefully make it a good one. But yeah, let's see what we can get today. It's primarily going to be Dinosaur Park formation, and then we'll continue on from there into regions I haven't ever been, to the south of where we mainly work. And then yeah, we'll pack up tomorrow morning and head out. So let's see what we get. Alright, so we've made it to that microsite and ended up checking out my notes and my GPS setting or spots, and this is a new site for us, although we found it on Saturday night. Levon ended up stumbling across it, so it's quite dense, tons and tons of stuff around here. So I'll just show you what's really close by. There's a bit of turtle, a soft shell turtle. There's another piece of turtle here. Looks about the same kind, or the same species possibly. There's a croc tooth. So that's a nice little tooth. A bit of turtle sticking out. Dinosaur tooth. Many bits of Dinosaur tooth. It's unfortunately all broken up. Chunk of turtle, it looks like. Larger turtle. Larger bones that have been washing down. Oh, there's a nice weathered Premax tooth. Dinosaur Premax. Right beside the crown of a fragment of a crown of Dinosaur tooth as well. More turtle. More turtle. Little phalanx of baby hadrosaur or something. This is important. It just gives us an indication as to what taxa were around at this level in the formation. We're not too far off the old man contact. Looks like we might be, maybe 5 meters. It's not very high up in section, but it will give us a good indication as to what the biodiversity was here at the time. Looks like there's a lot of different things here, so I think when we were here the first night we found some ankylosaur, osteoderm fragments and whatnot. So if we do find anything really cool, I'll bring you guys back in and show you what we've found and just mark it down in the book. Keep track of everything that's here. So we did find some really cool stuff already. A couple nice little tiny teeth. But I just ended up finding some of this, and this is Dinosaur Eggshell. So those little denticles or little bumps on the surface. You can see how thin it is. It's exceptionally thin. The bottom surface is just flat, smooth, with little tiny bumps. So that is Dinosaur Eggshell, and Dinosaur Eggshell in the Dinosaur Park formation is very rare because the soil at the time was quite acidic. And oh yeah, that's actually a different species too. So Levon just picked up another piece of eggshell, and this is quite different and much larger than the pieces that I found. Little bugger. So that's a different species. That's really cool. So this is going to be a very, very important site. Yeah, this is really, really cool. We're going to have to keep these in a baggie and bury them on site so that we don't lose them. This is awesome. Yeah, eggshell is exceptionally rare in the Dinosaur Park formation. So I was hoping that this site, with the amount of gastropods, would produce eggshell. But the night that we first found it, we didn't actually see any. But granted, it was in the evening, and we weren't really looking hard around here. So yeah, now we're, in the 10 minutes we found 3 pieces already. So this is really exciting. I'll have to look into what types of eggs have been published from the Dinosaur Park formation. And let's hope we can get some really cool stuff. So this is already off to an amazing start for the day. This is really exciting. So yeah, we'll see. This might be Hadrosaur. These, I don't know what they are. Very cool. Dinosaur eggs. So we've gotten through the microsite here, and we've just collected some really interesting bits that we want to kind of show off and explain a little bit what's going on here. So one of the most common things in this site are Champsosaur verts. I don't know, we counted at least 10 of them, but that's generally what they would look like. This is about average size. We found much larger ones and a couple smaller ones, but yeah, Champsosaur. We're not going to bother with that. Did find a couple Dromaeosaur phalanges. This sits like this. Like that. So these ones are fairly uncommon, so we're going to throw them in a baggie, of which we'll stash somewhere out here. There's this great little crocodilian osteoderm. Been weathering for a little bit, but you can see the pits on the surface. So that was a nice thing. Some very, very small baby, or maybe even fetal embryonic hadrosaur bones. So this is a little caudal. It's quite small. Might have been walking around for 1 year or less before it died, but it's pretty tiny, so we can identify it later. Find these little ironstone infills of pine cones or some type of cone. So these little notches in it are where the scales or the little pieces of the pine cone that stick out would be, and then they rot away, leaving this little ironstone cast. They're pretty common. Very, very narrow, flat, either Champsosaur or crocodilian caudal. I think it's probably Champsosaur. A little fish vert. Just kind of neat. Ornithomimid manual phalanx. This is the claw, so that's the ungule. It's just a fragment of one. But it's nice. We can tell what it is. And then we're starting to get down to the really cool stuff. The very, very cool stuff. This thing, I don't even know what it is. Some type of shell. Not too sure what that is. But we get into the teeth. These, we found lots of like fragments of theropod teeth and crocodile teeth, but these are, for the most part, all Dromaeosaur teeth. Large Dromaeosaur teeth. There's a premax tooth. similar to, but not quite like Sorn celestes. It's very similar to it. So I'm not quite sure what these are. Maybe Dromaeosaurus. There's another Dromaeosaur tooth. And then the tip of a Dromaeosaur tooth. So we got 5 Dromaeosaur teeth. And then, of course, with my research, the cooler thing is this little troodonted tooth that Levon found. You can see the serrations on it. They're hooked upwards. It's a beautiful, very large troodonted tooth. Lots of small theropod teeth, which is a very, very good sign. I want to find more troodonted teeth. But so far, just the one. Very nice. And then what we were hoping for but not expecting at all were eggshells. So we showed you some of this before. So there's the, what I think is hadrosaur. And these other textured types. Not sure what that is. And then we did find untextured, oh, there's a little bit of fish skull. We were also finding untextured eggshell. But I don't know what, I can get back up there, but I don't know what species that is. Or what it comes from. There's several fragments of untextured. So that's what we've got out of the site so far. We've noted down everything else that we found. Hide all that eggshell in with everything else. And then actually I want to get a photo of that, all of the different fragments first. So we'll yeah, we're gonna tidy up here and then head out. Here's my phone. Send some photos of this out. And then we'll head out. Yeah, let's get a good photo of these. Nice. Alright, so we just got back up to the car after the end of the day. Another 11.5 kilometers or so of hiking. That eggshell that we had today, that certainly made it worthwhile. It was awesome. It was my first time finding eggshell anywhere, so that was really, really cool. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get back. We're heading out tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This was our first little foray down into southern Alberta for the year. We'll be back once we get our permits. Yeah, at that point we'll have far more exciting stuff of us actually excavating what we found this trip. The Gorgosaurus is of course going to be top priority, and same with that articulated hadrosaur, so hopefully you'll see us working on that soon. Next on the list will probably be a bit more of the Biseau, doing some of the sedimentology, and so when we're out there I'll explain a little bit more of what we're doing. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today and any of the other videos, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you can continue to see what we come up with in Alberta. And yeah, hit that bell so you get notifications through email or however you get it whenever we post a new video. Again, thanks for watching. Bye for now.